Good morning, everybody. I hope you are inside and not outside if you're currently in Puerto Vallarta, but I'll get to that in just a moment. Good morning to all the people that got in early this morning. Nice to see you. I see you, Mark Hartman. I see you, John, first in this morning with the umbrellas. I appreciate it. Karen, Sly, good to see you all again. It is 9 a.m. and you have reached Puerto Vallarta right now. I'm your host, Brent Lane. Good to see you again on a rainy Monday. We'll talk more about that a lot. Nice to see you, lovely L3. And it is currently, if you're keeping up, July 27th. Buenos dias. Good morning from Berkeley. Oh, we're chiming in from all over the world this morning. Don Diego, a.k.a. Tom. Good memory by me, I think. Nice to see you. And everyone, we're going to give you a live look here real quick because, woo-wee, man, what a morning we're having in PV. Check this out. This is a lot. So we don't get this as a wake-up call that often, but that's pretty much what it looks like right now in Puerto Vallarta. Good morning, Chandra. I see you. It is a rainy one out there today, no doubt. Thank you for the storm clouds on my screen. I appreciate that. So yeah, so morning way, Saskatchewan. Good to see you in the house as well. Man, international crowd today. We got Mexico, we got Canada, we got the U.S., I don't know if you're anywhere outside of that, but if you are, let's hear about it. I'd love to hear that. Okay, we got a little bit of news today. Not a lot. It's a low news day. And you know, here at Puerto Vallarta right now, we love low news days because sometimes no news is good news, as we frequently say. Oh, what to say? How was your weekend? Let's, it's a low news day. We might as well chat a little bit. How was your weekend? Was it good? Did you do anything interesting? Anything fun? I'm going to have coffee first and then I'll talk to you about my weekend, but good to see you. Let's cheers it. Okay, enough coffee song for a Monday. Hot and steamy in Minnesota. Everybody's in there. Yeah, we've got a lot of rain this morning, no doubt. It is like, we're going to talk about why in just a minute. Hey, good morning to you, Ms. Lori. Nice to see you, Casey and Cody. Okay, yeah, weekend-wise for me, I mean, clearly, well, Laura was still doing her work at the dive shop over the weekend, helping out a friend, running the shop down there at Bandana Scuba Republic, in case you happen to walk by. Good morning, Nikki Notes. Nice to see you. So yeah, kind of a low-key weekend. She ended up having to work Sunday and Saturday, or getting to work, as she might say. So yeah, nice of her. Glad to help out a friend. So weekend was pretty low-key for me. I watched a couple movies, just worked on some other stuff around the house, just kind of really low-key weekend. And this week ought to be interesting. It'll be a good one. We're actually having dinner with our upstairs neighbors tonight. So nice for them to invite us out. And they're just a lovely couple, moving here from Austin, Texas, where we're from, as a matter of fact. So Dwight and Katie, if you're out there, if you're on today, looking forward to seeing you all tonight. We'll be at Barcelona Tapas. Come by, say hi, order a paella. If you order the paella, secret note, as I know Bill, the owner, William over there, order it in advance or get ready to wait 45 minutes to an hour. Paella takes a little while, but it's worth it if you have patience and you love paella. So be it. We'll talk about Barcelona Tapas. I've been there many times. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but thanks again to Dwight and Katie. Dwighty, that's pretty funny. I made you into one human. All right, again, low news day. It's kind of why we're chatting just a little bit more this morning. But let's jump into what we do have going on out there. So once again, that was the live look in case you missed it and you wonder why I'm talking about rain so much. It is pouring out there. It is rainy. I'm glad the power's still on. No issues there. But let's jump into a different kind of water. Oh, this is SEAPAL, our friends at SEAPAL, and what's going on with the water. So if you turned on your tap in Puerto Vallarta today, you should see water pressure returning to normal after a major maintenance project. Crews from SEAPAL Vallarta have officially completed critical repairs on a main impulsion pipeline. I don't know what that is, but that's what it is. That previously restricted supply to several local communities. The technical work required shutting down key flow lines to replace damaged infrastructure and prevent future system failures. Now, if you're wondering when your home's going to be back to full capacity, if you're not, water authorities have confirmed that The pressurized network is filling up systematically. Neighbors in higher elevation areas might experience minor delays as pressure builds across the grid and throughout the morning. Utility teams are monitoring line pressure and main distribution nodes to ensure stable delivery across all residential sectors. This is something that happens quite a bit here. Infrastructure is doing its best to strive to keep up with the influx of residents that we have here and people from all over Mexico as well. So you might notice some temporary cloudiness or air trapped in your pipes when you first turn them on. It's going to run clear hopefully after a couple minutes. And do check that your water tanks, your cistern, your tinacos up on the roof. Those that aren't from Mexico don't know what these things are. You might know cistern, but you probably don't know tinaco. Thank you, John, for the water splash. I appreciate that. Just to make sure your system's filling up properly. And thank you again to Carolina Gomez, the hardest working, or one of the hardest working reporters over there at Tribuna de Bahia. One of my main news sources, and also the one that we utilize and work with, and part of our CPS news team, where I'm going to be tonight. If you want to catch me on TV locally, I'll be on YouTube as well. But my televised news is tonight with Jessy Ruiz on CPS News. Just YouTube, search for CPS News in English, and you will find it. All right, got a little plug for CPS News. You're welcome. Let's cheers it. Boom. This is a very bright camera, by the way. I feel like under the spotlight on this one. One of these days, I'll tell you the story of that terrible coffee cam I used. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. Remind me maybe Friday. If anybody remembers, make a note. Remind me on Friday. This is big work here. It's not easy to be a fan of the show sometimes. To tell you about this stupid coffee cam I have. I like the concept of it, but man, hopefully I'll save you guys from getting ripped off the way I did at a major retailer, no less. All right. Moving onward, let's chat about. We go from water spout spigots to electric plugs. Why would I be talking about electric plugs? Because if you happen to be one of the few people here that drive an electric or hybrid vehicle around Puerto Vallarta, but we know that there's new buses here because we've talked about those in the past. New charging options are right around the corner, according to this report. State transportation and infrastructure officials conducted an on-site inspection of the city's new electrical vehicle charging station, known locally as an electrolinera. Electrolinera. There we go. Electrolinera. Woo-wee. The facility represents an investment exceeding 22 million pesos aimed at modernizing urban transport and supporting clean energy transit across the bay. Now, if you're curious where this new station fits into the local daily commutes, the project is designed to service both public transport fleets and private drivers. Crews are currently setting up high voltage connectors, transformer units, and fast charging stalls that can handle multiple vehicles at the same time. The site selection focuses on heavy traffic corridors to make charging accessible for locals and visits and tourists alike. Hey, good morning, Javier. I see you. There you go. Even multitasking. This is what happens when you've been reading teleprompters for 3 years straight. Oh, okay. So here's what it means for neighborhood commuters and regional clean transit goals. Engineers on site report that civil construction is moving forward on schedule with electrical grid integration following close behind in the coming weeks. Once fully operational, the station will serve as the primary charging hub for green transportation initiatives across Jalisco. Thank you so much to Israel Torres for that story. And hopefully this is the secret sauce we need to get more of those electric buses. I don't remember if you remember, it was probably 6 months, 8 months ago. I covered it here. I covered it on CPS News. But electric buses were all the rage. We got about, 17, 24, 50 of them. But we haven't seen them around much because the fact is that they've got all these electric buses, but they just didn't have ways to charge them. A bit of a planning issue by the government, I'd say. But no, I mean, we're all doing our best. Okay, we're all doing our best. No knocking the government here. Hopefully this is what it takes to see more of those green buses, less of the diesel ones just spitting out that smoke and so loud on the streets when we go walking. It'd be nice to have more of electric buses in action, and I hope that is what does it for us. All right, quick sip of coffee because I want one. That's enough reason. Boop, let's do it. Cheers it with me. Okay, moving on. Okay, well, I told you I'd talk to you a little bit about this rain. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Let's talk about Hurricane Genevieve. Genevieve with a fancy name. She sounds sweet. She sounds nice, but she don't look so nice. We always hate when I show that. Oh, this one or the one that's for the earthquakes. We always hate that image. Absolutely. Oh, I got a nice comment there, Sergio. Hey, what's up? Good morning from PV. The whole entire universe seems to be nice and soaking wet today. It is. It is. And good morning to you. Thanks for joining in. Nice to see you this morning, Sergio. Okay, let's talk about Genevieve for a minute. I'm going to cover up your comments. I'm sorry, because let's show this photo. This was actually taken a day ago. This isn't the most recent version, but I do have an update on this. So originally, about 11 to 10 hours ago, this was a Category 4 hurricane out there in the ocean, the Pacific. It has since moved to a Category 5. That's breaking news as of this morning, but let me give you more details. So it has intensified to a Category 5 off the Pacific coast of Mexico, but it's tracking west-northwest. So it's running parallel, okay? It's not heading towards us as of yet, but we know things can change, so we always stay alert. And as of the writing of this original story, it was 855 kilometers southwest of Colima. Colima, we know as the location of that volcano and also the epicenter. This is all the things. The epicenter of a lot of earthquakes we get here. So the big 7.7 we had years ago. Many of the earthquakes start in Colima, and unfortunately for Colima, it also angers their volcano gods down there and gets that guy smoking and angry too, and they get the brunt of the earthquake. So it's bad for all of us. But Colima, that's why you know. If you're sitting there, you're thinking to yourself, why do I know Colima? Why does that sound familiar? That's why. Okay. So the storm core is remaining offshore for right now. It has not made direct landfall, and its massive circulation outer bands are pushing active weather, obviously, as you saw from the image today, right into Jalisco. Now, if you're wondering about local coastal impacts along the bay, weather authorities warn that the system is pulling tropical moisture into western Mexico in combination with the regional monsoon. Genevieve is expected to bring heavy rain showers, thunderstorm activity, and strong wind gusts across the region. Coastal areas are seeing wave heights between 2 to 3 meters, accompanied by strong rip currents and dangerous swells, according to this report. I have not looked out and actually seen the ocean myself. It's a bit too foggy out there right now for me to see it. For example, if you missed the live shot of the day, we'll go back to it really quick. That's what it looks like out there. Hence, I can't see the ocean very well. All right, we're going back through time. Now, here's what it means for residents and visitors that are spending time near the water. Sulfur protection officials do urge everyone to exercise extra caution at the beaches, avoid swimming in the high surf conditions until warnings clear. Quick trivia question. What are the flag colors? Because we talk about them all the time, because I'm in this to keep you guys alive. And if you go out there swimming and you're not paying attention to the flags I'm always talking about, you could become a victim of the ocean. I don't want to scare you off and be like a fearmonger, but you should know your flag colors. What are the 2 flag colors you need to watch out for and not go in the ocean? Let me know in the comments if you remember what they are, and I'll tell you if you are. All right, civil protections do urge everyone, keep cautious until conditions clear. Local port authorities are monitoring harbor conditions closely, and boat operators should prepare for rough seas. If you're going out, or if you've got a boat trip booked on a sailboat or the pirate ship or anything else, just kind of check in, make sure everything's up and going. As of right now, other than low visibility, I think you're just fine. But these things could change as that hurricane continues offshore and heading up towards us, and we're getting the outer pieces of it. So be aware, be cautious. Don't forget, if you know the flag colors that you don't swim with, put them in the comment. This one's not hard. I promise you. It's not even a tricky one. All right. Next up. Oh, this one's actually for, hey, a duck just landed on the studio railing out there. Hey, duck. I wish I had my camera. That's one of those orange-billed ducks. They are pretty awesome. Oh, Lori got 1 of 2 right. Yes, I don't know about black flags. I think that's when the pirates are attacking. But I do know red is one of them. Oh, and as you can see, there's John coming in fast. Okay, so red, as you know, is dangerous tide, dangerous surf, and yep, that's correct. Thank you, Moxana1. And purple does mean there are dangerous animals in the water. So, yay, that's perfect. It is pretty calm. Oh, thank you so much, Sly. I appreciate that. So overall, remember the flag colors. Let's all stay alive and not jump in the water. And red means do not enter. And purple means maybe don't enter. There could be something out there. Most of the time it's like jellyfish. Let's not always go croc, freaking out just to keep John Wright and our croc cam happy. It's not always that. There's a lot of things. Sometimes it's just jellyfish that cause that purple flag. So there it is. All right, let's talk about a neighborhood in Puerto Vallarta that's getting a nice upgrade. And it actually is an important neighborhood to one of my co-hosts on TV. I'm not going to mention any more than that right now. But if you do spend time near the Bobadilla neighborhood, y'all know the Bobadilla neighborhood? It's kind of like it's kind of not too far from the hotel zone, a little more to the east. But a major construction project is about to transform the area because Jalisco state infrastructure officials completed a comprehensive site inspection of the local athletic facility ahead of breaking ground on a brand new 200 million peso sports complex. The project aims to rebuild aging public facilities and create a modern venue for community recreation and athletic training. Now, if you're wondering what specific upgrades are coming to the site, the project addresses several long-standing maintenance issues. Plans call for a complete overhaul of the Olympic swimming pool, which has been out of service, according to this report, since late 2024. I've never actually been to it. Along with new stadium lighting, upgraded running tracks, and improved public seating areas. Construction teams expect the entire build to take between 18 months and 2 years to finish. Okay, that staying alive is good, and thanks for the jellyfish. I mean, more alive people mean more viewers, more people watching the show, more people alive, more happy people. You're right. We want to stay alive. That is a good thing. Sometimes I'm a very black and white kind of guy. Stay alive, good. Go into the red or purple flag seat, bad. Okay, here's what it means for folks that live over in that neighborhood. Sports enthusiasts across Puerto Vallarta. If you go into that neighborhood, if you're looking for a new track to run at, if you're looking for a new swimming complex, it's going to give youth and athletes here just more ways to revitalize this space, get more exercise, get out there. It's pretty obvious, but hey, let's go. If you drive by, slow down a little bit, check it out, maybe snap a photo for me. But thank you so much to Carolina Gomez for that story, and best of luck to the Bobadilla neighborhood, and going through a bit of construction that could take up to 2 years, but should be a good thing when it's all said and done. All right, this is a good news day, other than a bit of bad weather. We learned about the flags in the bay. This is always good. There's a lot going on this morning, of course, with regards to that, but mostly all good news. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're about done for today. We'll be here every Monday through Friday, as you know. And hey, if you have a minute, shoot me some viewer mail. I want to say thank you to another viewer who sent me some viewer mail over the weekend. Outlining a rescue program and charity program they have going on. And we'll talk about that probably on Friday, unless I have a really low news day prior to that. But if you have anything you want to shoot over to me, you've got a news, and I also got a message about Versailles and what's going on with the water situation there, and the poop in their water, when it rains. There hasn't been stories on that lately. Hopefully I can find more information on that. But lastly, if you are new to the show, I saw a few new names out there, I think. Just subscribe, hit the bell in the bottom corner, hit notifications all, and you'll never miss a show. And that's it. Time to run the credits, time to support my sponsors, and of course, it's time for you to mark your calendars for tomorrow at 9 a.m. because we'll be right back here. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Thanks for joining in, and it's time to go, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Have an awesome day, as Lori says. Bye, y'all. Thanks for joining in.